Today I'm baking something very special. Okay, I'm about to make the best cinnamon rolls ever. I made 15 of them. There's about 4 or 5 left. I think John ate like 5 or 6 in a night, and he is not a sweets person, so that is how good these are. Today I'm using dairy milk, but 2 days ago I used almond milk and they came out the same. So you could really use any type of milk for this. So you want a cup of warm milk, about 95 to 110 degrees, because you're gonna put your yeast in there, and that's the perfect temperature for that. I have my thermometer in here and it's reading at 99, which is perfect to add the yeast in. You only need a tablespoon of yeast. I use 1 whole packet of this instant yeast. You need 1 tablespoon, but I measured it out 2 days ago and this packet is exactly 1 tablespoon. So I'm just gonna put this right in my mixing bowl that I'm going to use. I'm gonna be using my KitchenAid for this. I'm going to add 2 tablespoons of just regular granulated sugar, a teaspoon of salt. I just give that a good little mix. 1 egg. I don't think I'll be able to do this with 1 hand. Now you're going to need 3 cups of flour. I'm just using regular all-purpose flour. Then lastly, I'm just adding 3 tablespoons of softened butter. Attach your dough hook, and you're gonna let this go until it stops sticking to the bowl. Okay, so it's been about 2 minutes. I like it right about here. Now I'm gonna drizzle the tiniest bit of olive oil down the side because I'm using this bowl to proof it in, and it needs to proof in a greased bowl. So I just put some plastic wrap on this, and then I'm gonna put it in my oven for an hour. The oven's not on, it's just a nice place for it to proof. While the dough is proofing in the oven, I'm just making the filling, which is a cup of dark brown sugar and 2 tablespoons of cinnamon. Okay, so here is our dough, looking beautiful. I'm gonna empty it out onto my counter. Of course, you're gonna wanna clean your counter space, not with chemicals. I use apple cider vinegar. I'm gonna roll this out, I think, like 12 by 18. Okay, flour your rolling pin. Okay, so here's what I got. Now, I melted some butter. I have a whole stick of melted butter here and a pastry brush. Mix that and just pour it on there. Spread it out. So this is going to be the glue for that brown sugar and cinnamon mixture that we made before. Honestly, you know, the hands-on portion of this was maybe 15-20 minutes. That's my dog. Yeah, it was only 15-20 minutes. It's really just all about waiting for it to proof and rise, and giving it that time to do so is so worth it. We got all our butter on here. Now this is gonna soak it up pretty fast. So we're just gonna sprinkle it in. All right, just going in. Trying to get it even all over. Okay. So here's the part that stresses me out, is rolling this. So I'm going to be very careful. Just wanna. You want this to be as even as possible. So you get all those layers of ooey gooey cinnamon, brown sugar, butteriness. Kind of just use your whole, your entire arm to just roll it at the same time. Taking some flour because it's sticking a little bit. There we go. Kind of like a really big, long, skinny burrito. And then I'm just gonna take the rest and wrap it over. If some butter leaking out, that's okay. I think I'm just gonna pinch it off so it'll stay in there as best as it can. We're gonna discard these end pieces anyways. It's not really gonna make a good cinnamon roll. Okay, beautiful. Okay, here's our long cinnamon roll. You're gonna take a string, take the string underneath, over, twist. Okay? Ah! Then, you're just gonna keep doing that over and over. They're really delicate, so you don't want to cut them with a knife. So you should be able to get 12 rolls. I was able to squeeze out 13. They don't look so impressive right now, but we're gonna put them in the oven for 45 minutes just to proof, and they should expand to fill the entire pan. Now again, the oven will be off. You're just leaving them in there to rise. While that's in the oven, take out 4 ounces of cream cheese and a 1/4 cup of butter to soften in a bowl, because you're gonna whip that up and this is gonna be the topping. Once this is all fluffy, you'll add your powdered sugar and vanilla extract. So it's gonna be more of like a cupcake icing, thicker consistency. So you want to add a little bit of milk as it's mixing, just to get it to be like a little more runny. This is really your discretion. I add about 1 to 2 tablespoons. Oh my god, it smells so good. Okay. They look amazing. I didn't record before I put them in, because I didn't have time and the battery died. But they look just like this, except raw. So, now I'm just gonna put the icing on. When this is all fluffy, you're gonna add, I forgot. Today, I'm gonna show you guys, oh my god, god, it smells so good.
Do it.
Oh my god, it smells so good.
Oh,
Is it going or not? It smells so good. It smells delicious. I don't need to be serious. Now I'm in a good bad mood again.
Come on.
It smells delicious. I don't want that either. Like, do not hit stop.